Hello guys, Social Gamer Genline here. So I don't usually address haters because I feel like it's unnecessary for me to address them. But unfortunately, one of these haters in particular kind of pissed me the fuck off. Like, I don't address haters, but I just woke up. I'm already fucking angry. I have to help my friend out because, his little brother broke his 2K and shit. And this one dude, he responded back to me and I responded back to him, and like we was cool. But then there's this other guy who fucking comes in and just literally fucking just says some stupid shit. So this guy Gabriel Hakes was talking about how he agrees with me, and if you can read this if you want to. I'll read just a little bit. I know, bro, it's just if you're a normal person and don't know how the government controls people, or about how not everyone had an easy life, you might not understand logic. So this is a video on Genius channel, and basically they interviewed him and about his song. I think it's called Everybody, and they just like he kind of broke down the song and what it meant. He was talking about how the government controls you and this and this and that. He was basically explaining real shit, real life, and the shit that he's been through. And some dude upwards in the comments said he was kind of boring, and I responded back to him, and that's why Gabriel Hakes responded to me, because he was agreeing with what I was saying. But I've had my hard life. I'm still going through a hard life, and I'm still going through the struggle. And I really just don't like when people come at me and they don't know what I've been through. They're like, oh, yeah, you're fucking 15. What the fuck could a 15-year-old possibly know or experience? Yeah, I may not have experienced some of the real world like other adults have, but I know about the real world. I know how fucked up it is, and I know how most of the world works. I mean, look at what we have. We have a dumbass as president. We have stupid people walking around. We have people judging people. We're having all these arguments about all these artists and rappers. It's unnecessary. Like, we're arguing about them, but at the end of the day, they're making money. They don't give a fuck. I mean, some artists obviously give a fuck about their fans, but some of them just do it for the money. They don't give a fuck. Like somebody like Nicki Minaj, she doesn't give a fuck about her fans, dude. And if you're a Nicki Minaj fan, you can come at me. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I used to be a Nicki Minaj fan, so I know. And she just doesn't give a fuck about her fans. She doesn't give a fuck about nobody else. So it's whatever. But this person in particular, I'm not trying to reply to my own thing. So in particular, he said, haha, you little faggot, the world's such a dark and cruel place. Just stick to playing video games, fucking pussy. And it really pissed me off, like, because I just seen this. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? And then I click on the comment. I'm like, dude, I know he's talking about me because I play video games on my channel, and there's no one else that doesn't. I know that's who he fucking talking about I wasn't in a dark, cruel place. If you've been on my channel and you're a subscriber, or you've just seen some of my videos, you know about my father, and I haven't really explained my entire life of what happened after that. I might do that in a video, but basically from the time he died and now, it's just been a horrible experience. Like, before he died, I was actually starting to do better in school and actually get on with my life, and I was actually starting to learn more about the truth about the world. And then it seems like when he died, it's just my life went downhill from there. And I really learned how life was so fucked up, and how your life could change in a matter of seconds. You can go from being fucking spoiled to fucking broke and not having nothing. And it just shows, like, I know some people are more fortunate than others, and some people never had to struggle. And I don't feel like everyone has to struggle, but I'm just saying, like, you can't really come at me like that. Like, you don't know what I've been through. Like, I'm not trying to be a little bitch about it, but I have mixed feelings today, and it really just pissed me off that somebody could just come at me like that. You can go at this guy if you want to. Please don't respond to him. I mean, you can, but you don't have to do that, because he's probably just a troll on the internet. He's a nobody. That's the thing about the internet. The internet really gives nobodies a fucking voice. Like, dude, you're probably just some stupid ass kid that's sitting at his fucking house. Oh my god. Just probably some fucking nerd or some shit talking shit. Probably somebody who's been being bullied and wants to bully somebody else to try to feel good. It's just a nobody. Like, certain trolls, like, to me, I used to be a troll. on video games. Not a troll like these motherfuckers, like the internet trolls, people who talk shit on the internet and don't even have a purpose behind it. But I used to do trolling in video games, not like more like talking shit wise, because everything I said I would do, I would do. But it was more like trolling inside video games and how he's doing. I'm pretty sure this is just somebody. If I met him in real life, he's probably just somebody who's fucking his life is going nowhere. He's probably just some fucking faggot that wants to have attention. And I mean, I can give him all this attention, but it's not really worth it. But this video is also to kind of help people who get these comments. Listen, when you're on YouTube, you're going to get fucking comments. If you respond to anything you respond to, you're always going to get something. So don't let it affect you. So if you're a YouTuber or you want to become a YouTuber, you're going to get hate comments. Don't let it affect you. If anything, let it rise you and help you become a better YouTuber. Like, I'm gonna continue doing what the fuck I do, regardless of what the fuck anyone says. You can come at me and say, oh, you ain't never seen shit a day in your life. Well, if I'm smarter than most of these fucking retarded people in this day and age. I've seen so much stupid shit that is unbelievable. Like, if we took it back 30 years ago, you would never see some of this shit that you see now. It's fucking ridiculous of how much stupid people there are in this world, dude. Like, I've never seen this much stupid shit. Like, the internet has really made everything so much different. Like, the government is way different now. The fucking internet has changed people, like, and fame as well. Like, niggas, I done seen niggas who done fucking grinded since day one, and they done got to that level, and they done just changed up completely. Like, have you ever seen that shit? Like, I done talked to people, and they done got bigger, or they done got, like, more, I'll put like this. Let's say I have a friend and we're both broke, and I basically tell him, when you become rich or you get, more popular or more wealthy, don't forget about me. He like completely change up. Like, have you ever had somebody like that? Like, them, and then they start getting money and shit and getting better shit than you, and they think they're just better than you. Like, dude, like, weren't you just broke like fucking a year ago, dude? A few years ago, dude? Like, you can't really come at me like that. Like, a lot of people don't realize this. As much shit as you have, all that shit can be taken away from you in matter of moments. And this is real life. Like, you could go from being rich as fuck to being broke as fuck the next day. Trust me, it can fucking happen, dude. It can happen to anyone. I don't care how powerful you is, how much money you got. You can go from broke to rich in one fucking day. And you can go from rich to broke in one fucking day. It's as simple as that. Like, a lot of people, they don't understand that. You can go from rich to broke, and you can go from broke to rich in one day. So if you can get rich, you can become broke. It's just as simple as that. If you can have power, you can have that power stripped away from you in a matter of moments. And it's just as simple as that. And I'm telling you real shit. All right? Don't matter who the fuck you is. You can get your shit taken away. You're not a god. You're not God himself. So we're all human. All right? We all make mistakes. We're all just human. That's what we are. So I'm just letting people know that this world is very cruel pace. You will get a lot of hate, but don't let it judge who you are. Like, if you let hate comments get to you, like, I'm put like this. I don't let hate comments get to me. I'm only making this video because of all the stuff that's happening, how I'm kind of a little bit pissed off about people who do this shit. So if you are a troll and you're watching this video, don't do this shit, because I've seen people actually get affected by this kind of shit. It's just very unnecessary to me that you would really take the time to write shit like this. Like, if you really have time to write shit like this, like, it's what are you doing with your life? If you have time to write about shit that's hate and unnecessary, what is going on in your life that you have to write this? Like, you might think the shit is funny, but when the shit happens to you, like, you're a fucking faggot, this and this and that, you ain't never been through shit a day in your life, and well, what if all this shit happens to you? Like, after watching this video and Logic telling us what he's been through, and then some faggot just says, he's fucking boring. He's rapping about what he's been through. Oh, it's fucking boring. Like, dude, you've never experienced it, so you can't say it's fucking boring. Like I've seen a lot of drug dealer, I've seen thugs, I've seen real niggas. I've been around niggas on a daily basis who are actually packing, and they're fucking around the same age as me, or they're fucking like 20 something. I done been around people who done been packing and who are actually about that life. I don't choose to do what they do because it's not fucking right. I just don't like violence. I don't like to kind of approach problems as well as much. Like, I feel like, to me approaching a problem, especially if it's unnecessary, like, I really have to be pissed off to approach something. Like, I don't like to get shooting niggas over petty fights. Like, dude, what? I done seen niggas die over the most stupidest shit. I remember watching this one news thing, and it basically, this dude lost a game of Yu-Gi-Oh and basically fucked up his friend's house and beat his ass. Like, dude, you did all of that bullshit. You busted out his windows, beat his ass to death over a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh game? Like, dude, it's never that serious. I done seen so much stupid shit. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, I'm what you could call soft, but ain't no bitch. Like, I'm not gonna let you, think you got something over me, like some kind of control. Like, I don't like that shit, because people done stomped over me their whole life, and I'm like, I'm not finna be no bitch. I might be soft, and I might be, outgoing, and I might be that kid who doesn't like to confront things, but I ain't no bitch, all right? Like, you're not just finna bitch. Like, then you're not finna come over here and think you have some type of power over me, because it's not gonna happen, all right? It's just not gonna happen. Like, I can be the sweetest nigga in the world, dude, but if you fuck with anything I love, or you fuck with me, I'm gonna get back at you some way, dude. Like, I'm just that person. Like, I don't really like to hurt you physically. I like to hurt you mentally more than I do physically. But if I have to hurt you physically, I will. But I ain't no bitch, dude. Like, you're not finna come over here and make me look like a bitch without me getting you back in some type of way. But I'm not finna fight over the most stupidest and unnecessary shit. But if basically the whole purpose of me making this video, ignore the haters, get on with your life. Don't be violent. Just like, only be violent if you have to. I don't feel like you don't have to approach every problem. Like, if somebody talking shit about you, you don't have to approach it. And half of the time when people be talking shit about you, it ain't even true. Like, if somebody come up and tell you that somebody is talking shit about you, don't always believe them, unless like they really like somebody who you know. Like, there's some people that I know that'll come up to me and tell me something, and the reason why I believe them is because they've never lied to me before. It's like, if you I know everybody knows a person like that. Like, you may not believe them when they tell you something, but dude, if they've never lied to you, just take that in consideration. Somebody who's never fucking lied to you and has no reason to lie. Like me, if I tell you something, most likely I have no reason to lie. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. If I lie to you, there's a reason why. Or I'm gonna just tell you I'm not gonna tell you. It's as simple as that. I rather would just not tell you than to lie to you, because it's just gonna hurt your feelings. So either I'm gonna tell you, or I'm just not gonna tell you at all. Simple as that. But I hope you guys kind of get the message of the video of what I'm saying. If you are a beginner YouTuber, it doesn't matter what you do. Just make sure that you keep doing it. Do what you're good at doing, and then just, live your life. Fuck the haters. Fuck people who try to bring you down. Just stay on the path of righteousness and what you're supposed to be doing. Just saying.